Hey guys, welcome to Tanisha's Tasteful Thursdays. Yes, that's a mouthful. Tanisha's Tasteful Thursdays. I'm going to be showing you quick and easy videos on how to make certain recipes that you all have inquired about through my Instagram or my Facebook page, or if you just personally text me. So today we're going to be making macaroni and cheese. I'm going to show you the basic recipe that my grandmother showed me a long time ago. However, I've added a little things. I've tweaked the little things and made it just a little more funkier, if you want to say. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my ingredients. Oh, I've already made my noodles. So if you have issues on making noodles, pasta noodles, macaroni noodles, any kind of noodles, rice even, if you want to learn how to do that, I can make a video on that as well. So make sure you comment and let me know. Also, like, share, so that you can learn more and spread the word on how to make these quick and easy recipes, okay? So we're gonna start off with about 2.5 tablespoons of butter, and I also have some flour, and we're gonna make a roux, okay? So I have my pot, I'm gonna cut it on. Oh, also make sure you wash your hands. Wash your hands before you start anything, okay? I've already done all my prep, and I've washed my hands about 3 times already. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start. So I'm gonna cut my oven on, or my stove on, about number 6. That's like medium for me. All right, I'm gonna put my butter in the pot, as well as about a tablespoon of flour, okay? And as the pan heats up, or the pot heats up, and the butter starts to melt, it's gonna mix with the flour and it's gonna create a roux, what they call a roux, okay? And basically this is like a thickening agent for your cheese sauce. You want your cheese sauce to be nice and creamy, so we wanna make sure that we do the perfect roux to start off with, okay? So the butter's already melting as it is, so I'm just stirring, and I'll actually show you what it looks like, okay? So we're mixing the butter and the flour. And you see, making a roux, okay? So as that butter melts, and it's gonna continue to melt, and I'm gonna mix it a little bit better, it's gonna have a roux, okay? And so as I'm doing this, I'm gonna cut my heat down just a little bit because I see that my butter is melting a little too quickly than I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my heat down just a little bit, maybe to like 4.5, okay? We started off at 6, I'm gonna turn it down to 4.5, all right? I don't want to scald my cheese sauce, okay? So I have about 4 different types of cheeses. I like a lot of cheese in my macaroni, okay? You can use all different types of cheese. Today, I'm gonna use American cheese, cheddar cheese, the cheddar cheese block, and I'm also gonna use shredded cheese as well. So I have a lot of different cheeses, okay? So first we're gonna start off with the American cheese. I cut up about 8 slices of American cheese. I also cut up an 8-ounce block of sharp cheddar cheese, okay? And I'm continuing to mix. Like I said, I do not want my sauce to scald, okay? I also have a cup of milk, okay? We're gonna go ahead and pour that cup of milk in there so that my cheese doesn't burn, okay? So we're gonna continue to stir as the cheese starts to melt, okay? And while the block cheese is melting, I'm gonna add my shredded cheese a little bit later, just because it's like almost like the finishing touches of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasonings as my cheese is melting. Okay, so we have salt. I don't use a lot of salt, it's kosher salt, it's coarse salt as well. So you don't need a whole lot. So I'm gonna use maybe about a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, okay? I'm gonna put it in my pot. Go ahead and get that started, okay? I also add about 2 teaspoons of mustard, okay? I put mustard in there because it gives it a little flair, a little tang to your cheese sauce. You don't have to, but I do. I've also used dry mustard before. However, I didn't have that in my cabinet tonight, so we're gonna use what I have, which is regular mustard, okay? 2 tablespoons of that. We're gonna continue to stir, making sure that the cheese is not sticking to our pot, okay? It's starting to melt a little bit. Now we're gonna cut our heat up just a little bit, like literally like 5 now. It was at 4.5, now it's at 5. So I've added my salt, I've added my mustard. We're gonna add the pepper now, okay? And we're gonna do about 2 teaspoons of pepper as well, okay? There's different seasonings that you can use. Like I said, this is a quick and easy recipe, so you can use multiple seasonings as well. I like to add a little flair to it. Like I said, I like a little pop to my mac and cheese, so I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning as well, okay? And I'm gonna do about a teaspoon, sorry, of that, okay? Maybe a teaspoon and a half, all right? Give it a little extra love, a little extra pop tonight, okay? So as that is melting, and I see that, now this is for typically maybe a family of 4, this recipe that I'm gonna make. I'm also gonna put the complete recipe in the comments down below so that you know the actual measurements that I used when I'm cooking or making this cheese sauce, okay? So I'm not gonna leave you in the dark. I'm definitely gonna post everything for you in the bottom, okay? I also like to add a little heavy cream. It makes my cheese sauce a little thicker, okay? So we are going to add about, we're gonna start with half a cup and see where that gets us as far as creaminess. I like cream, okay? The French say that you can't go wrong with butter and cream, okay? So we're gonna keep mixing this and letting the cheese melt. And it's, like I said, it's getting there. We have to give it time. You don't wanna rush anything that could scald, because if you scald your cheese sauce and you continue and you add it into your noodles, it's gonna taste burnt. And you don't want burnt mac and cheese, okay? You want this mac and cheese to be creamy and ooey gooey and delicious, okay? So I'm continuing to stir. My cheese is starting to melt. I'm gonna go ahead and add my shredded cheese so it can get incorporated into the mix. So in this bowl, I had 8 ounces of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. I had 4 ounces of medium cheddar cheese, and then I had 4 ounces of an Italian blend of shredded cheese, okay? I've also used Gouda in place of the 4 ounces of mild cheddar, which Gouda gives it like a peppery smoke flavor, which is really good. So you can try Gouda as well as your cheese. You can sub cheeses. You can sub and put pepper jack cheese if you want it to be spicy. You can add any kind of cheese you want, basically. But I'm gonna stick with American. Like I said, I did 8 slices of American, and I did my blend of shredded cheese, okay? And so as we are waiting, I'm just gonna continue to clean up as I go. I still have my heavy cream right here, right by me, just in case as the cheese is melting, I need to add a little bit more liquid, okay? So we're gonna continue to stir. And if you notice, I am using a rubber spatula in my mix with my pan, so I'm not scratching up the pan and destroying my cookware, okay? So I'm continuing to stir, and it's starting to melt, starting to smell real nice in here. I love a lot of cheese, so I might end up adding more, just saying. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue to stir. Cheese is looking good, it's melting. All of the flavorings and the seasonings are mixing well. So it's melting pretty well. I'm about to show you what I have. So you see that? The cheese is melting. It's looking pretty good. We still have the blocks of cheese that we need to melt down a little bit longer. However, I am gonna bake this macaroni and cheese. So you can totally go ahead and pour this in with your noodles, mix it and bake it, and it'll incorporate even better, okay? So what we're gonna do is, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I have my noodles in my pot, and I'm gonna pour the cheese sauce into the noodles, okay? Ooey gooey, ooh, you hear that sound? Yes, okay. So we got my noodles in here, we got my cheese in here. I actually might need to add a little bit more noodles. Actually, no, we're gonna leave it just like this, nice and creamy. Nah, we're gonna add some more noodles for real, because you need it. All right. So I'm gonna add a little bit more noodles. You hear that? Yes, gonna be some good mac and cheese. Be some good mac and cheese. Okay, so I have sprayed my Pyrex pan and sprayed it with like a non-stick spray. We're gonna put the noodles in there, the mac and cheese noodles as well as the sauce in there. And so I still have the blocks of cheddar cheese mixed in, but when you bake it, it's gonna melt and it's gonna be the bomb, okay? Yes, I used the bomb. I'm an 80s baby, grew up in the 90s, so I used the bomb. All right, so yeah, we have a pan full of mac and cheese. And like I said, this was my grandma's recipe. I've added a little extra to it because I just wanted to add a little different flair to it. So what I like to do is I like to add some panko to the top of it as a topping, and just, it gives it a little crunch, okay? So we're gonna add that on top, and these are the seasoned panko. Don't get the plain panko because you're gonna be hurt when you bite into that top. So just sprinkle a little bit on top. Alrighty, and it's gonna go in the oven. The oven, my oven is set at 360. You can definitely bake it at 400 if you want. So I'm gonna sit there and let that bake, and we'll be right back, okay? Hey guys, I'm back. So it's been about 15 minutes and the macaroni and cheese is done. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like. Alrighty, you see you have a nice little golden crust. It's a little bit golden. And it's all nice and melted and cheesy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut into this baby. Ooh, yes! Woo-wee! I'm loving all this cheese, y'all. Do y'all see that cheese effect? I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so yeah, that's how you make mac and cheese. All right, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's good, yes, it's looking good. All right, guys, so I'm about to smash this macaroni and cheese. I want y'all to try this recipe. Once again, make sure you like, and you share. Okay, I'll see you guys next Thursday. Happy Thursday.